Hello everyone, welcome to Cyberstream Gaming, home of Garth Brooks Dental Floss Museum. I'm Sam.
And I'm Aaron.
And today we're playing Plants vs. Zombies. The best game to involve both of those things at once.
Yes.
Except for the other ones. Which I'm sure there are probably now more of. We need clones. Clones. What are you doing?
I'm trying to plant sunflowers. It is impossible to figure out oh dear, there's a zombie. There's a zombie.
You put it in the wrong place. Put a pea shooter. They shoot things right.
I think so. Okay, that's how you do things.
You don't have enough money.
Money is so old hat.
Fair enough. Yeah, who needs that anymore? They all pay with dental floss. Right, Garth?
He's not disagreeing.
I don't hear him disagreeing. I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to Plants vs. Zombies. What are you doing?
Okay, so it's the zombie apocalypse, right? Right,
yes,
of course, naturally. What
as
else
it
would
is.
it be? And
As it should be.
your house is under attack from a wave of zombies because apparently you did not read the local listings informing you that the house for sale was conveniently located next to a zombie-producing graveyard. And instead of
I know when
moving...
that happens.
It's always a bummer. Instead of moving, you decide to just stay and plant a garden full of anti-zombie plants.
So we're playing as an idiot.
Yes, but an idiot with magical plants.
Those are the best kind of idiots.
Really, it's the truth.
Exactly.
Personally, I think that the best option would be to negotiate strenuously, but the zombies don't seem to be in a mood for that. So, just giving the people what they want.
Yeah.
Oh.
The world would be a better place if we just negotiate strenuously before killing each other.
Also,
Now scratch that, let's just kill each other.
to
be a lot faster.
to make matters more entertaining, there are a host of
That zombie has a giant stick.
yes, it does.
Teddy Roosevelt would be proud. Oh, he lost his stick. Oh, loser.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt would not be proud.
Teddy Roosevelt would be ashamed.
Hardcore.
Oh, he's going to be the new American leader for the next Civilization game.
Oh, nice.
Which
good choice.
has
Good choice.
little to do with either one of us, but it's just something I thought of. E3 happened.
Oh yes, E3.
Yeah. So got all sorts of cool little tidbits. Yeah, I've not played enough Civilization.
Same.
Granted, turn-based strategy is not my forte, but
It's not exactly your piano either.
yeah,
More of your celeste.
exactly. But yeah, I think was 5 Lincoln. I want to say it was Lincoln. My guess is Washington's been used, Lincoln's been used, and probably Warren G. Harding.
Well, who wouldn't?
That's who I'd
I
pick.
mean, it's Harding. Anyone in their right mind is gonna choose Harding.
Yeah. They unearthed some of his private letters not too long ago.
Ooh.
He had a nickname for his penis.
Ew.
Okay. That's interesting. The best part is he named it Jerry. I don't know why. Anyway, there's your American history lesson for today. It's true.
By Cyberstream Gaming. We care.
We do. About penis nicknames. Well, we sure don't care about good content, so we might as well care about something.
Ooh.
Oh, you got a card.
No, I got a new plant. That's
Oh.
another thing. By defeating enough zombies, you somehow magically gain the ability to buy new or acquire new plants, and they require a certain amount of
Just like Left 4 Dead.
Sunlight to be planted, and you have to collect sunlight, and sunlight manifests itself
Right, I got
as
to that part.
small suns. It's quite delightful. Like I said...
It's also Armageddon.
Well, yes. You don't think about it like that.
I just did.
You're ruining the magic. Like
If there's a bunch of small suns falling from the sky, that's not good.
It's all from a matter of perspective. Besides, great plant puns like walnut. Get it? It's a walnut that's acting as a wall nut.
No, I don't get it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Whoever lives in this house.
Fair point.
Normal people don't need walnuts. Ever.
Normal people also don't decide to live next to a zombie-producing graveyard. But here we are.
It's really going to drive down the property values.
I think the property values were already driven down by the fact that your next-door neighbor is, by his own admission, crazy.
We have a next-door neighbor?
Yes!
Oh, what's his name?
Crazy Dave.
Okay. He sounds nice.
Well, he has a certain charm.
I feel like that was a backhanded comment.
Not intentionally. I deny everything.
Okay, then.
This is not a video game.
Oh. Well, that's too bad. I like video games.
Yes, well, you lost that privilege when you started questioning everything. You do not
I knew
like
this would come back
video
to haunt me.
games.
Yeah, you're right. My true passion is interpretive dance.
There. Let it flow, those tears of yours.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm going to express my feelings through erratic body movements.
Oh, viewers, wherever you are, be glad that you can only see
I wish I had my
what the
webcam
gardener's
on.
doing.
I've never felt more alive.
I've never felt more dead.
Oh, well, at least you can talk to the zombies about it. Form a support group. They're there for you, Aaron.
In more ways than one. They're both here for support and for my brain. As in, to eat it.
Yeah. It's delicious.
How would you...
What?
Never mind.
You sounded like you were about to say something, Aaron.
I don't know anything.
Oh. That's too bad. It's nice to know things. Except when they're sad.
Yes. What fun. Now I'm just curious.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure that this game is supposed to have Death Incarnate chasing you around a tunnel at some point, or am I confusing that with another game altogether?
You are in fact confusing that with another game.
Curious. Where's the part where the plants sneak up behind one of the zombies and gets it with a knife? Or a katana, or whatever it was called.
That was the different one. No, wait, that was Plants vs. Zombies 2.
That glorious sequel.
That everyone asked for. Are you moving in a figure eight? Yeah, okay. That zombie has a flag.
Yes.
How patriotic.
Well, it was patriotic.
Now he's dead. Alas, poor York.
We really didn't know him that well.
Nor did we really want to. Seriously, no one cared about Yorick.
Yeah.
He was just sort of there.
It was just really Hamlet. I mean,
Yeah.
he had to tell Horatio, his longtime friend, who Yorick was.
Yeah.
Come on.
He was already dead by the time he's in the play. Do you find it interesting how the popular interpretation of Shakespeare's works, like, never match up to anything that was actually in them?
I find it interesting, I do.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that his work managed to last this long, especially since we don't know if he was actually real.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, he was most certainly real. Whether he
Well,
wrote
the pen
things
name
or
was
not.
real. You know.
There are birth records. There are death records.
Yeah. Is that the time where there was still like poop all in the streets of Britain?
You mean there isn't?
Good point. Yeah. I'm sure those death and birth records are incredibly reliable.
Well, they aren't completely unreliable, and I think that's the main point they're going for.
I think you're ready for television.
What? What are you talking about?
Nice news anchor position.
That is strictly speaking very much coincidence. However, on an unrelated note, next Monday might have a piece of photojournalism that you'll be interested in because of its author.
Who?
You know them personally.
Oh.
It's
I didn't
someone
know he could read.
who's quite close to you.
I don't really like anyone.
Huh.
I'm incredibly antisocial. That's a problem.
So I've gathered. Well, you're certainly not making any friends in the zombie population.
We need to build a wall and keep him out.
See, we tried that. It didn't work. They found a way to jump over said wall.
Oh, maybe we should patrol the wall if it's already there.
Yes, that's what we're doing. See, we're planting plants that are patrolling it so that we can protect our house.
Is it really a patrol if they're not moving?
Touché?
Alright, you don't need to break out the fancy French words.
Je ne sais pas quoi tu dis.
Boof.
Oh,
That's
you're
what I
bringing out
remember.
meat, are you? I see how it is.
That's what I do.
Making pâté.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I
What
am
about
making
pad thai?
walnuts. And look at them, they're just so happy until they get destroyed. But that's a while from now.
Aaron, as long as he's eating your nuts.
Only the highest quality of content on this program.
This game is not fun to watch.
No, but it's great.
Really
fun to play.
boring.
You just have to open your mind to new experiences.
Yeah, something like that.
Like Janis Joplin.
No, that is never opening up. Yeah, let's keep referencing things that didn't happen in the video. That also helps with the content.
Well, I'm
We
sure...
were talking about psychedelic rock before the recording. It's a bit of a mixed bag, if you ask me.
And I'm not disagreeing. But as for things that occur outside of the recording, I don't know what you're talking about. They've seen everything. They've been there for the car chase. They've been there for the bank robbery.
Yes, we have done a Grand Theft Auto Let's Play. Not the two of us, though. Maybe we should. That plant looks hungry.
It is.
Okay, then.
It's going to eat the zombie when it gets there. Don't worry. It'll get there. Just...
Oh,
yeah, that's
my.
happening. Question?
Nope, no questions. Never again.
Suit yourself.
I will. I'll just hang here.
You could go for a snack break or something. Probably.
I just had lunch.
Yeah. Well, you could interpretive dance. You're into that, right?
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh yes, you're also into that.
It's a lovely day outside.
It is.
It's way too hot.
Yes.
I hate the summer.
Isn't
I like it better when
wonderful?
all the plants are dead.
Yes, but then zombies are knocking at your door. And they don't really knock. They're
It's too cold.
pretty bad about that.
They get kind of stiff.
I don't think that's
You know
the
how
problem.
old people joints work.
Yes. Yes, I do.
They get stiff in first-hand experience.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you or are you not a Time Lord?
I don't know what you're talking about. And you are most certainly not.
I don't either. I've never seen the show.
You are most certainly not causing issues with my current mission. Do you want this world saved or not? Wait, don't answer that question. I know what you're gonna say.
Definitely don't want to save Jamaica.
Oh, why not? It's kind of a great vacation destination.
It's named Jamaica. It deserves to die.
Interesting. And how does that make you feel?
The same way you feel about Djibouti.
Ooh. Ooh. Who's referencing things outside of the recording now?
I'm tearing at old wounds.
And I think now's a good place to stop before things get heated.
Yeah, like the tiny suns in the nuclear Armageddon this game takes place in.
I don't think it's nuclear, actually. I think it's just...
Do you think zombies wander out of the ground by themselves? What else would cause them to get up other than nuclear radiation? Be reasonable, Aaron.
I don't know. There could be some sort of necromancer who lives across the street. I mean, you're next to a guy who wears a pot on his head.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Crazy Dave.
I gathered that one. So, does he have any family here to
Don't
look after him?
really know. We aren't
That's
given
too
much
bad.
on who he is, that man of mystery.
Uh-huh. Good to know.
Well, that's just it. We don't know. So
Okay then.
So it's good to remain ambiguous.
Right. Why do we need to remain ambiguous?
I don't know. That's up for the reader / viewer / listener to decide.
If you're reading the transcript to this video, I feel sorry for you. Although, to be fair, you're not missing much.
He's correct in saying that.
It's not. not a whole lot going on. This is the boring part of the video,
You know.
which is normally all of it, but even more so, I suppose. So, when do you win?
Well, it takes a long time, but eventually you come to agreement with the zombies that
They need to stop eating your nuts.
they need to stop trying to eat your brain.
But he's eating your nuts right now. Right there. He's right there.
You help them get
Just
beyond
chowing down.
all of their problems, realize that it's okay for them to not always get what they want. It's really a psychological breakthrough. It's quite moving. They decide to open up, of all things, a flower shop.
One of your nuts is gone. Now you only have 3. Like steaming. I don't know why you're so uncomfortable, but it's really amusing to me.
The reason why they chose plants is apparently that is the categorical opposite to zombies. That it is an entity that represents the totality of life as opposed to the totality of death, even though zombies are undead and so technically are, in some capacity, still alive.
Are we really trying to delve into the deeper meaning of Plants vs. Zombies?
Yes, just like we are about to get into the deeper meaning of Angry Birds. See, what I
no.
think is the case is that Flappy Bird, you remember that sensation from ages past, was actually a prequel to Angry Birds.
Did you ever play Flappy Bird?
No, I just saw a lot of other people play it.
You couldn't not.
So, Flappy Bird is just an extended dream sequence of the leader of the Angry Birds before they got angry, and it was this lesson informing them that all of life is meaningless. It's a meaningless endeavor of just people trying to get through without hitting themselves against one of those tubes while maintaining flight, and they always fail. So that's why he gets to be so very, very, very angry. So that myopic disdain for life carries over to when the pigs arrive and steal all the eggs. Because now, they've got nothing to lose. All life is meaningless, so they might as well destroy themselves and attempt to rescue their eggs, their future, because what does that matter? Thus, Flappy Birds and Angry Birds. Direct correlation, direct causation.
Okay then. That one went boom.
Yes, it did.
So, the Angry Birds.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't they happy instead?
I just told you, the leader was watching, or dreamed, I posit dreamed,
but he should just be happy.
But he can't.
Why not?
Because life prevents him from being so.
Well, that's just sad.
Yes it is.
I know the feeling.
Is it when someone needs your steak? There. Try it out.
No, I'm gonna do interpretive dance again.
Why? Horror.
I'd already stopped.
Oh yes, but I couldn't miss out on a chance to reference another great literary classic.
That zombie's eating your nuts.
It was Heart of Darkness, for those of you who are wondering what it was.
Yeah. I remember that book. I don't think I liked it very much.
Most people didn't.
I didn't like a lot of the books we had to read.
That's a shame.
I mean,
I will confess.
there were some pretty bad ones.
The Kate Chopin was a little.
Oh, The Awakening, yeah. It's like feminism, but somehow not, and really stupid. But apparently it's feminism. Go figure. Yeah, that one was bad. Just recently, we found my copy of Across 5 Aprils.
Oh.
That is gone. Very gone.
Across the garbage dump, as it were.
It went to McKay's. I personally wanted to burn it, but...
Well, thank you for listening to reason.
Frankly, that book deserved it. It's, for those of you who haven't had the distinct misfortune of having to read it, it's a book about the Civil War, away from the Civil War.
There was one mentioning of something. Wasn't there? Like, you got news clips. Oh, one person got shot.
You got letters.
One person got shot.
But we didn't see it. It happened.
No, we did.
Later, or earlier, I guess, because we found out in a letter.
No. That was
Why?
the spoiler alert. Person who was related who got shot. It was the
hope
other
they
person
all
who was
got
raiding.
shot. They all deserved it.
Oh, how nice of the zombies to inform us of an all-out attack planned on our house. Oh, and how cute! They misspelled it. They put a Z instead of an S because they're zombies and they don't have mental capacity to write.
Well,
pretty good handwriting though.
On that literal note, I think we're done.
All right.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Alas.
Avida Zane, adieu.
Yeah.